Before we talk about 2013, let's talk about 2011-12. As you know, when we came on board, there was a projected deficit in the current budget of about $6 million. I want to say that because of the hard work of our commissioners, working with our labor leaders, we will close that gap to zero this year. So the budget that we put in place is going to have to be an honest budget, a real budget, a budget that helps us get through the short term with as little pain as possible, a little pain to the taxpayer as possible, and obviously to the working men and women of our city. At the same time, recognizes the realities of our future. For the first time in probably more than a decade, proposing a reduction in the city's budget. We will also adhere to the state's mandated tax cap. We will also not raid our fund balance. That's important because the city of Yonkers, as you know, has a bond rating that's near junk status. In this budget, there are no additional Pollitt spin-ups. You all heard about the spin-ups in Pollitt's, Yonkers Raceway, Ridge Hill, some of the other Pollitts, which created an additional $10 million hole in this budget. One of the things we have done, we have proposed cuts across the board to every department, to most every department, I should say, and let's start with the mayor's office, 10% cut to the mayor's office. And I realize that's a pretty significant cut. And I feel like that is a very difficult cut for every department to have to deal with. That's why we're proposing much less to critical services like police and fire. We've asked for 5%. As far as education is concerned, there'll be no cuts to education in our proposed budget. As a matter of fact, there's a little better than a $2 million increase in the city's aid to education, which is consistent with the maintenance of effort and an important message to send to the residents of our city.